degree from Occidental College, which I think is where they shoot a lot of TV shows, right? Any college on TV is Occidental, 90210 and such. Gabe knows that.
Alright, this is my first attempt at nonfiction. I wish I could hate him. I should hate him. I just don't have that ability inside me. I say nothing. He passes away after ruining my life, ruining my mother's life, and my sister's lives. It's just not fair. I take a deep breath. I can't ignore her any longer. I set my book aside, carefully marking the spot with my pen. Constant stream of people walking by. A group of chattering British girls pass, all wearing brightly colored berets. I glance at the couple as innocuously as possible. She has remarkably blonde hair and a resilient smile. She speaks with a sort of measured passion, at once intense and reserved, and he has khaki shorts. I never had any free time. I didn't have a childhood because of him. I feel a stab of guilt overhearing something so personal. It's none of my business, and she's pouring out her heart. I look down at the menu to try to distract myself. It doesn't help. Peering up at me from the black and scarlet menu is a drawing of a devil, a sexy female devil. She whispers in her sexy devil voice, "Go on, do it. You want to write? Then listen." So I listen. I had to take care of Maria for 13 years. I was like her mother. She was only 2 months old. I never got to play or do anything fun. I had to wash her twice a day. I cleaned the house and washed all the clothes. I did the dishes. I had no spare time at all. She pauses momentarily, taking a sip of jet black espresso. The man across from her says, "Wow, that must be tough." Yeah, my sisters were so small and scared, but when he died, I wasn't sad. I was furious. I had to fix everything. I couldn't start my education because I had to clean up his messes. That's why I'm 28 and still haven't finished my studies. I could have had my master's by now. I take a bite of my pasta, putting my moleskin on the table. The pasta's gotten cold because I barely touched it. I've taken a few more bites and continue taking notes. In Sweden, it's different too. There are so many expectations. If you don't meet them, people just don't understand. People look at me funny when I say I still study, like there's something wrong or something. People ask me why I'm still doing it, but I can't tell all these stories, you know? Yeah, definitely, the man says, staring at his cup of espresso. It's empty now, only black residue of coffee grounds. I feel like the years have just passed me. I never got to be a kid. I never got to be 20. It's like I'm starting from the opposite direction. He signals the waitress and orders 2 more espressos. Even being here, I can't forget him. I'm reminded of him constantly, just by being in Paris. He asks her why. When I was a kid, I studied French so hard. I dreamt of going to France. I would go to the principal's office every day, trying to get them to give me money to study abroad. It didn't happen. Then in high school, I finally had a chance. There was a 2-week exchange program. I was so excited. I get home, ask my dad, and he just says no. She pauses. I didn't beg or anything. I felt like that was losing my face, so I just dropped out of French. The waitress bought them 2 steaming espressos. It didn't even end there. Later in university, I wanted to go again, but the guy I was with always had some problem. One was so emotionally clingy, he cried and said he loved me so much, so I stayed. The next guy was different but still the same, saying, "Of course I'll come visit you, but why don't we talk about it later?" I saw my dad in all of them, and now I'm finally here, and it's 14 years later. She makes an apologetic gesture with her hand and says, "Sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on." The man across from her looks up from her chest, saying, "No, not at all, it's fine. You have such a crazy story, and it's so awesome you're finally here, though." He makes a mask of a charming face, then tells her about when he lived in Portugal. I visualize her father for the first time. He's sitting across from her, sipping espresso in khaki shorts. I finish my cold pasta and look down at my notebook. In my scribbled handwriting, I've reduced her life to 2 pages. I shouldn't take her story, it's hers. Then I look at the guy sitting across from her. He's still talking about Portugal. At least if I write her story, maybe someone might actually hear her. Thank you.